Uh, Hi, hello, welcome to a new video series, Garden Warfare 2 as a semi-beginner. For some context, I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 since August, and I have about 120 hours on it. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Engineer. Why am I starting off this video series with the Engineer? I have no clue. In my opinion, the Engineer is the pea shooter of the zombies. Same health, two of the abilities are pretty similar. They both have the same type of weapon, that being a launch weapon that is splash damage and does about 30 to 40 damage directly. Also, funny thing, I'm running this part of the script at 1:15 a.m. I don't know if I should leave this in the video or not. In this video, I shall discuss all of the engineer variants and explain what I do and I don't like about them. Take all of these with a big grain of salt. I'm also sorry if I get a lot of things wrong. To start this video, it's the base engineer. Pass. The base engineer is certainly an engineer. It has the same pea shooter-like weapon that I mentioned earlier and always deals critical hits upon direct hits. Every single engineer variant does something to outclass the base engineer, whether that be faster firing speed, fire damage, or even better splash damage. If I were to give this engineer a number grade, it would be a 5 out of 10. There are way better options. Next up is the landscaper. Pretty fun engineer. This engineer shoots faster, but in return, his damage goes from 40 upon a direct hit to 30. 10 damage isn't too bad, but it's definitely noticeable in some fights against tankier targets like Citrons or Torchwoods. This is a great engineer to use in hordes of plants since it shoots fast and get a bunch of splash damage off. 7 out of 10 engineer. Fun but not very practical sometimes. Third up is AC Fairy. God, I hate him. His weapon is a weird mixture of the mechanic and base engineer's weapons, shooting faster while having more ammo, about 15, but doing way less damage, about 7 to 10 per shot, direct hit. While he does have the chill effect, which could be useful to get more shots in on the target, could being the operative word here, because his projectiles move as fast as the base engineers. This baffles me. For needing to be a more accurate Engie, due to his less damaging projectiles, the projectile speed sure doesn't help. 3 out of 10, worse than regular engineer. Fourth up, it's Welder. Another pretty fun engineer. Has 12 ammo and deals a fire effect, which does lingering damage over time. The only downside is that he does 28 damage in the direct hit. Not much else to really say about this one, besides what I've already said. 8 out of 10. Fifth up, the Sanitation Expert. Pretty similar to the Welder, mostly because the poison effect is very similar to the fire effect, but compared to the Welder, the Sanitation Expert has more damage per direct hit at the cost of less ammo. Again, pretty good in groups due to splash damage. 8 out of 10. Sixth up, it's Rhodey Z. No, just no. The Zoologist playstyle does not fit the Engineer. Sure, he has 150 HP compared to the 125 of his other forms, but the whole needing to get up close thing does not work for him. He doesn't have any good traversal moves that are meant for getting up close to classes. Sure, he has the jackhammer, but he can still get wrecked while riding it. And he does, and when he does get up close, he can also get wrecked due to his 150 HP. Chomper has 175 HP for a reason, and the scientist can use his second warp for when he needs to get away. Rhodey has none of that. Just play scientist or Chomper. 1 out of 10. 7 up, it's Wario. I meant the bar. Pretty middle of the road in terms of engineer variants. The whole gimmick of this one is that it has more splash damage in exchange for 5 less damage on direct hit. He's probably best used in hordes, as he can get massive amounts of splash damage dealt if you play him right. Still suffers from engineer problems though. 6 out of 10. Eighth up, it's the mechanic. The gimmick of this guy is that he's a weapon similar to the foot soldier, aka a fast shooting weapon that has no splash damage and rewards accurate players. This actually fits the engineer playstyle pretty well, in my opinion. For example, with his shockwave grenade, which can slow down plants and get more damage in, each shot from his weapon does about 7 to 9 damage, which is the same as the AC parry. Mechanic is better though, 9 out of 10. Ninth up, it's the electrician. The electrician is pretty similar to the plumber in my opinion, with the electric effect basically being splash damage. The electrician also has less splash damage, but the electric effect makes it so that any attack will hit nearby enemies for 10 damage. His max damage is 37 on direct hit and can hold 12 ammo, compared to the plumber's 10. They both play pretty equal, but I prefer the plumber more than this one. Sorry, electrician. 6 out of 10. Last up is the painter. A decently unique variant. He requires more of a sniper-like playstyle. His weapon, the paint crossbow, is pretty similar to the Jade Cactus's weapon, both being long-range weapons that do splash damage. This weapon is literally an upgrade to the base engineers, in my opinion. Here's why. 1. Its max damage on a direct hit is 45, literally 5 over from the base engineer's direct hits. 2. It has decent splash. 3. Builds more ammo, that being 15. And 4. It has more range capabilities. If I had to say something though, the range of the splash damage is smaller, so it's better for more accurate players. Also known as Not Me. It is my favorite engineer variant though. 10 out of 10. And we have reached the end. This script is like 3 pages long, which isn't that long, but long for my standards. All in all, I think that if you are starting out in Garden Warfare 2, wait to get an engineer variant before you play the class. If you like videos like these, then please leave a like and subscribe. As time of writing this, my channel is at about 196 subscribers. Also, so getting to 200 would be really cool. This is Woomy signing off. Also, thanks to my friend Gother, who did experienced pain with me while I was playing every single engineer variant for this video. Real G, check out his channel. Alright, bye.